Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nexus Gaming Series Division D East. We have got newly animated Nazguls on the left-hand side, and on the right we have FC Hong Kong. We got Avala, Dahaka, Lucio, Mei, Jaina versus Blaze, Rhaegar, Muradin, Li Ming, and Sylvanas. I better send that to all my friends. Yes, you better. Just look up Propane Genesis. That's all you need to look up.
5, 4, 3.
You literally just got done grilling with charcoal? What's wrong with you? Charcoal is the inferior flame. What's up, Zig? How you doing today, bud? Welcome in, everyone. We're doing some casting. Someone definitely worked hard on that, and it's art, and it's beautiful art. Okay, sorry. Alright, let's take a look here and see what happens as we are into Towers of Doom, map number 1, and our first best of 3 of the day. That's going to be a quick kill onto Sylvanas immediately at the start from the side of newly animated Nazgul. I think I'm saying it right. Nazgul? I think I'm saying it right. Ooh, I'm glad I double-checked into that mid lane. Dahaka was looking a little sketchy, and he does go down as well. It's a 1-for-1 at the start of Towers of Doom here. Vala going to be going into auto-attack stacks. Dahaka still has not grabbed a level 1. Curious about that. You taste the heat and the meat? You're saying it right? Thank you, okay. Dahaka died laughing. Well, Dahaka did take Enduring Swarm. Maybe that would have saved him if he had taken it earlier. Not sure. We'll see if he goes full W build. I would say typically on a map like Towers of Doom with double soak priority from the solo laners, you typically would see a enhanced agility for the speed boost between lanes. But at the same time, there is that Sylvanas, who is spell power. You have the Li Ming, who's very spell power forward. So it could, that Enduring Swarm, mitigate some of the incoming burst ability. There also is the W build. We could also see the one who collects at level 4, and then we see, man, I'm blanking on it. We literally just, we literally just had it, but it's basically the cooldown reduction at 7. Cooldown reduction from hitting enemies with your W. That one's always nice. And I think it also increases the... No, the Enduring Swarm increases the duration. Stormbolt from Muradin will land onto the Lucios. We have some Blizzards down from the Jaina. The double soak continues between the Blaze and the Dahaka, as Vala looks for a couple autos out, and Jaina continues to build out her baseline quest. By the way, how is everyone's Thursday going? We farmed a bit of uptime. We hung out. We chatted, and... I didn't really ask how all of you are doing, so I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're ready for a fun day of streaming. We got Heroes of Storm casting, and then Heart of the Swarm. We should be able to finish up the Heart of the Swarm campaign today. Oh no, Lucio might be caught out here. That's a lot of damage over time, and Sylvanas will be able to get that. Alright. Some pings, just a couple pings on the map. 1 or 2 are going to be utilized right there. Dahaka's continuing to clear up. He is going to go into the Hero Stalker, which is the W build that we've been talking about, because of the Dark Swarm hitting enemy heroes also grants Essence. Top left and right to be traded up of Blaze and Dahaka. Over in the bottom lane, we do have this Rhaegar going for the channel. Whoa! Li Ming almost with a combo to kill Jaina. She's on 30-something HP, 40-some now. Another combo out from Li Ming. Top left and right are going to be traded. Dahaka looking for the flank brush stock, going for Li Ming over on the right. Gonna pressure her out a little bit, icing out by the Mei. Some healing coming out from Lucio. There's a lot of low members on the left-hand side. Lucio getting chunked by the Arcane Orb of Li Ming. Another combo coming out from her. Will take Mei down quite low. Toxic getting low here. Another combo says the reset for Li Ming. Another one to be thrown out. Vala getting low, but she's able to back away. Geo gets the Twin Flames, and it's a triple kill to the side of FC Hong Kong during the first objective phase. Doing some fall cleaning. You're ahead of me, man. I'm so behind on my cleaning. I really need to get on that. I say that, and this Monday I literally don't even have the time to do it. I have to drive off the mountain and back. I have to go get blood work done. But the benefit is if I drive off the mountain, I can go get Wendy's. Go get myself some hot drinks. You're still working on winter cleaning? I'm right there with you, bud. I'm not even on summer cleaning yet. And I think summer's almost over. Muradin Dwarf Toss is in. He's on the point, but he's not able to get the contest for now because of the knockback from the Lucio. Dahaka comes in looking for the drag, doesn't connect. That's a lot of Blizzard damage, and Muradin will be falling as as the Vala is going to be pushed around by Lucio. Sylvanas to get the kill. Is that is that Vala's first death? No, my apologies. Sorry, I misread the thing. Vala got the kill into Sylvanas. Where am I today? The lack of sleep is affecting me a lot more than I thought it would. Surprisingly. You're behind? You have no idea. I vacuumed so many spider eggs on my dog's 3-season room last week. Oh, good on you, Brian. Good on you. I need to bug you about November stuff soon. I gotta buy a plane ticket sooner than later, before the plane tickets go up again. Unexpectedly. Sylvanas and Muradin setting up in the bush for maybe a rotation into mid, but that won't be had as the single altar will be in the bottom of the map. Gonna check the Hawker really quickly. Does have the brush stock off a cooldown. He actually already brush stock into the bottom. Right next to Li Ming, who will get the blink away. Drag is going to be a little disjointed due to the Mei, but I think there's enough zoning coming out from the allied team that allows Vala to get the channel. And Nemesis will have that. It is going to be a little bit of almost a level disparity between the two, but it is equal when it comes to core shots and core HP. We can go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, take a look at those as the 10 talent tiers will be popping up at the top of the screen. I really need to like pull everything out of the garage and vacuum things out, because I'm sure there's a bunch of spiders in the garage and stuff like that. That's just hours of work. It's just hours of work, man. Just burn it down. Just burn down the garage and rebuild it. That'll be faster, I think. Something like that. I do think one of the smart things to do would be to get one of those like fumigation cans for the garage before I try and do any of that. Mind Control catches the Vala. Will Sylvanas have her revenge? Doesn't look like it as the Blizzard comes down from Jaina, zoning back the enemy. And 10 talent tiers here. Haymaker Muradin. Man, we've been seeing a lot of Haymaker Muradin in the last couple days. Like, of the, like, what? 15 to 16 games we probably casted yesterday. There was like at least three Muradins with Haymaker. I would say at least 2 to 3 Muradins with Haymaker. I wonder what the popularity is for this. I wonder why we're seeing so much Muradin Haymaker lately. And it's not like it's like one division. It's not like, oh, we've casted Division E East and it's a big thing in that division. No, it's like I think I've been seeing it in B, C, D, and maybe even A. Now, I don't think A. I've definitely been seeing it in B and C. Maybe it was E or D. But still, a lot of Haymaker lately. It's very interesting. I do like it. I do like the adjustment from that one. Duck Stuff, thanks for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the content. Double Ultra Phase coming up. There's a high five in from the Lucio as Dahaka is brawling out against the Blaze. A huge avalanche. That's going to be a 1-second stun due to its being a 0.5-second stun per enemy hero consumed. Jet propulsion from Blaze connects as the Ancestral Healing goes out onto the Rhaegar. Onto the... oh, no, went onto Blaze. Sorry. Misread the model. Thought it was going on to Dahaka. Not even on the same team. Where am I going with this? Well, it's Blaze going down, and that's where we're going, as Vala is going to finish one stack of the Creed of the Hunter. Lucio with the channel on the left-hand side. Muradin with the channel on the bottom of our screen. No. Muradin setting up for the delay. It's 4 shots into the right core. Muradin missing the Stormbolt, but Dahaka's right here. Muradin dwarf tosses over the enemy and is able to back away. Jaina gets the shots, and that's 8 shots in total into the core of FC Hong Kong. Dahaka's Ancestral was better. I mean, he did pop Essence. I saw Dahaka's HP starting to go up. I'm like, oh, he popped Essence. Wait, the Ancestral? Wait, not on the same team. You got an email from Valve saying your Steam Deck is available. Ooh, congratulations. Is it like, do you have to go pick it up or something? Or is it, it's like available and it's coming soon? I used Haymaker in last night's game, so there's at least 1 Division D XD. I swear, like, dude, I've been seeing it. Like, I casted a bunch of replays yesterday, and I feel like I saw it a couple times. Available and coming soon. What's the first thing that you plan to play on your Steam Deck? I feel like people have their, like, people who are getting a Steam Deck, like, they have their game, and they're like, when I get it. Like, for me, it would probably be, like, Hades. I could play Hades on Switch, but it just does not run as good. It just does not run as good. I found that the only time I ever made escapes out of in the Hades game, oh, that Haymaker just saving Lucio. Unfortunately, he was going for the flashy play to kill Lucio with the Haymaker, but the Haymaker right now actually deals 531. That's a decent amount of damage. Anyways. That's gonna be it's gonna be a dead blaze as well. A quadra kill will go over to the side of our blue team, who are looking dominant in this game. 14 seconds. It's a double altar phase. I kind of would have liked. I know that bottom lane control is good and all of that. I kind of would have liked to see the hard rotation to top, set up over here, allow the team to get the channel, and go for 8 shots rather than just 5. Because I don't see a world where you even get the interrupt onto Li Ming right there. They actually might be able to make the rotation to Lucio and interrupt him. Now, if Murden kept his trajectory, he would have, but not the case now. All right, well, they trade out. Maybe that's me being greedy, but I would have said go for the 8 shots over the bottom lane control. Maybe Witcher 3 or Divinity Original Sin 2. Nice. Fresh off the sauna, a cold, long drink, ready to surrender to Bahamut Gaming Experience. Surrender to the Bahamut Gaming Experience. One of us. Mind control from Sylvanas was onto the Mei, but Lucio comes through, has some healing, and Toxic Core is really not that affected. Hey Stafford, what's up, bud? Really good Haymaker into Mei. She's displaced, and Sylvanas has enough damage. Really nice Haymaker. I like that setup right there. They do call it the Playmaker for a reason. Triple Altar Phase gonna be coming up. AAA, no, that's my insurance company. We have 9 to 6 in kills. A little nice right there. Waiting to see what Sylvanas and friends are going to do in bottom lane. Will they activate the arrows to shut down the tower and siege in hard? Seems like it's just waiting for the minion wave to step up. And we'll have another announcement of the objective phase fairly soon. Oh, even does it. Yeah, actually should look. Does Sylvanas even have? She does have black arrows. Stafford, thank you for the Prime for 2 months. Thank you very much for your Prime gaming. I very much appreciate you using that here. There's a lot of streams that you can use your Prime in, and I appreciate it being used here. Thank you much. AAA sponsored stream when? Maybe, like, if I was maybe into, like, iRacing or something, maybe. But I'm too smooth brain for iRacing, man. Dude, there's layers to that onion. I wouldn't even call it an onion. I would just whatever a more layered thing is than an onion.
I've opened my tunnel as well.
It's like a super onion. Like an ogre! Geo goes for the channel, doesn't make it in time. That will be interrupted. Nematode is gonna try and step in here and also get some damage, taking down the water elemental. We have a fight over the bottom, or the middle altar. Dwarf toss on the Muradin, Stormbolt not connecting. Toxic Core just kind of doing a little bit of a lap right there, just taking a lap around the altar as the fight continues over on the top left. Dahaka up in 6 seconds, Vala up in 20. Quantum Onion, cake. I think onions have more layers than cake. I mean, granted, you could have a very many layered cake, that is true.
I will not return to those wretched mines.
Sunyon? A Sunyon? I don't even know. Is that a real thing? Trade on shots, 21 to 15 when it comes to core HP. At least trade on the top left and right. I do believe this center point did go over to the members of newly animated Nazguls. Parfait. You know what? Just a layered dip. Some taco dip has got more layers. Anyways. Oh, you know what? Here's a good comparison. Gesundheit, thank you. A good comparison is Dota 2. Learning iRacing is like learning Dota 2. You're making a big investment. High five from Lucio gets the Mei out. Great, now I need diapers. Just use an old t-shirt. I don't know. I'm sorry about the need for diapers. I was seeing, I don't know if any of you saw it. Yesterday, Grubby was playing Dota 2 with Dendi. I, honest to God, I only know the name from Dota Internationals. Like, Dendi was like a super big Dota Internet. Like, he was huge in Dota 2, if I'm not mistaken, on the pro circuit. And I think he was like huge when it came to the international back in like maybe like 2016 or something like that. I feel like he was like super popular. Maybe it was more, but either way, very interesting to see. Dear Lord. Oh, avalanche into the corner. Half a second stun onto the Sylvana. She goes down. Geo, don't do it! Don't do it, Geo! Geo's gonna rush out with the jet propulsion. Single alter phase. This will be converted. This should be 5 shots into the enemy core. iRacing, the Dwarf Fortress of racing games. I don't even know what Dwarf Fortress is. Never heard of that one before. Is this boss plus as well? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
This realm will be mine.
Okay.
And mine alone.
A Smith Island cake has 8 to 10 layers of cake. Yeah, but how many layers are there in an onion? There's gotta be more than 8 to 10 layers in an onion. Like, you ever peel open an onion? It just keeps frickin' going. Wait. Oh, filled with chocolate icing. Got you. Exactly 75.6 layers per onion. Oh, see, there you go. Dwarf Fortress, the Dwarf Fortress game of Dwarf Fortress games. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that explains it. It's like yesterday when I explained what are tendies by saying they're tendies. With a great explanation. Knowing how Towers of Doom maps go, this would be the time to bet on FC Hong Kong. It would be. This would be the time. This is the turnaround moment. 1, 2, 3 sapper. Oh, wait, actually 1 sapper over the wall, 2 sappers over the wall, and one of them goes down. 4 HP on the core though still. Double alter phase coming up next. Butt would be a good butt to bet. Okay, butt spot.
Realtors are rising here.
Well, with 20 talent tier advantage, the members of newly animated Nazgul just need to get 1 of these altars. The members of FC Hong Kong, they got to make a Titanic defense. I don't know. Well, actually, bottom lane might get them the 10 talent tier, or the 20 talent tier they're looking for. They're just shy by like a sliver of HP. You can even see it right there. It's so very close. You can see the passive experience gain is going to be slowly coming up as well. But anyways, let's see what happens. Jaina's going for the channel at the top of our screen. No, she's not. The fight is continuing to break out. We have Muradin, Li Ming. Oh, Blaze goes down on the top right. Nemato does jump in as well with the Sylvanas drops. The mind control. Lucio comes in with the high fives and the skate. There's the Ancestor healing from the Rhaegar's got the Farseer's blessing for that secondary proc. As the Haymaker does push Dahaka into the enemy, but Dahaka's fine with being right there. Toxic is gonna icing in to block the damage from Li Ming, and that is all she wrote for map number 1, ladies and gentlemen. The members of newly animated Nazguls will take this map. GG, well played. Ogres have very thick skin compared to humans. Says you. Alright, let's show you some stats as well. Alright. Map 1 in the books. You shouldn't stereotype orcs. Ogres, sorry, ogres. You can stereotype orcs all day. I don't care about orcs. They're just tortured elves. Right? Isn't that what it is? Isn't that how they make orcs? Aren't they just tortured elves? Or is that the Tolkien version? Alright, players didn't swap sides, that's always good. Let's do a bet. Let's do a gamble. Who feels like doing some gambling? Any gamblers in chat? Well, let's see. Okay. No. Ogres are like onions in that they have many layers. An onion has 75.6 layers. Humans have only 3 layers of skin. Ogres have thicker skin than humans. I thought you had 7 layers of epidermis. Don't you have 7 layers of dermis? Right? Or am I crazy? Orcs come from their mommies and daddies. Can explain when you're older. So ogres are 87% layers. Yes, 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 yes. But the bones are 3%. And then it's 10% organs. 3%, there's so much dermis that they don't need bones. They're held up by the dermis. Alright, let's do a Vala stacking quest. Let's do a Vala stacking quest, chat. I am curious about, hold on. We have 3 layers. Why did I think we have 7 layers of skin? Why did I think we have... You missed the start? Ah, no worries. Wait, what? Wait, this is saying... Wait, this is saying there's 10? There's 7? Huh? American education. If you Google 7 layers, there's 7 layers. The skin is the largest organ, blah, 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 blah. The first 5 layers of skin are part of the epidermis. The next 2 layers are comprised of the dermis. So, oh, I guess so there's like major groups and then there's like minor groups essentially. Okay. That makes sense then. Because I was like, I know that there's 7 layers. I remember learning this as a kid. So there's like 3 major layers. I Googled 7 layers and got cake, not complaining. I think that's the cannibal like beat of the skin. No, I mean, look, like right here. Like it says right here, this website, it says eMedicine Health. That's gotta be trustworthy. But look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deepest level of the dermis. See? You're learning things today, chat. Like diapers, sure. I don't know. Alright, you got 2 minutes on the gamble. I'll start the game. I'll start the gamble. All that good stuff. Let's get into it.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
It kind of looks like cake, and I'm worried. Well, I guess we're finding out that Iso's a cannibal in chat today. How many level 1 stacks for Vala by the end of the game? Vala will be going into the Creed of the Hunter. On the left-hand side, we have the members of the newly animated Nazguls in this best of 3 series who are up 1, and maybe they can take it through Battlefield of Eternity here with a Vala, Jaina, Hogger, Lucio, and a Nubrak. Over on the side of FC Hong Kong, we are going to be seeing an Anduin, Li Ming, Blaze, Mei, and Raynor. We'll see if FC Hong Kong can take us to a map number 3. Go ahead and get your gambles in. You have a minute and 40 seconds or so to get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Iso's discovering that Iso is a cannibal. I mean, we don't judge here. I prefer the geographically correct version of Finnable. Excuse me. How cannibalistic of me. Is it cake? I mean, skin. The layers of skin is basically cake. What has this cast become? We're an hour into the stream and we are way off topic today. It's gonna be a Thursday stream for sure. That's all I can say. It'll be a Thursday stream. If you break things down into stratumums, lipids, and follicles, there are 15. Normally the answer is 3. Ah, okay. Because Iron Flare, I did see one of the things was like, what are the 10 layers of skin? I'm like, there's 10 layers of skin? I remember being taught 7, so, yeah. I went to Catholic school, so, you know, they choose their science. I count each layer of the atoms. There's a lot. That makes sense, yeah. Today what we learned today, skin is cake. Skin is cake. Hey, Gid, what's up? I thought the answer was 42. No, it's 43. Yeah, we got into the conversation of layers of skin by talking about onions. That's If you look at each cell layer, there's over 50,000 layers of skin. Oh, Paradox, god dang. That's a layered cake right there. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Hope you're well. We're jumping around some games. So we're like ogre. Yeah, exactly. There you go. We're all ogres. All right. Well, either way, we do have a couple. We have our solo laner, excuse me, our Blaze and Hogger up in the top lane currently. A little back and forth right now. We do have that Impaler camp taking down some of the Fort Front Gate. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Rainer and friends have pushed back a Nubrak enough to force the Hearth out for level 4 and talent tier apiece. As we're getting near our first objective phase, north-south positioning as always. And we're gonna see. I do like the I like the camp timing for the side of. Yeah. I like the camp timing for FC Hong Kong. Sorry, I was double checking the names because I'm flip-flop them in my head. But they're gonna get newly animated Nazguls will get value out of this. The big criticism that this is the criticism that we always had during CCL, Grubby and I, was right here, right now. So the objective phase is 5 seconds from spawning. Everyone's getting in position for the objective, and now the camp is getting into wave. This right here is the better camp timing. Since the camp was grabbed and so early on the left-hand side from the members of newly animated Nazgul. It was cleared out. Yes, they did get some value in the lane, but look at this right now. Look at this massive wave that's already crashing into top. So the members of the blue team have to decide, do we send someone up to go defend this? And that right there, once Hogger shows, that should be the green light for race, or at least an engage, and we do see that onto Toxic Core. So just little things to consider on the timing of these camps. I would say always try and get your channel going by like 2:45. I think by 2:45, that's the sweet spot in my opinion, because by about 2:55, it's getting into lane, it's about there-ish, and then you can force the rotation out from the enemy. Just a little consideration if it was something that was overlooked. But either way, the race between the two teams, it's going to be close. It's a close one. It's a tight race, and it will go over to the side of newly added Nazguls. Newly animated, excuse me. But how many cell layers are an onion? Oh, that's a great way to put it. Much gratitude for the cast. Oh, my pleasure. Y'all, hey, you asked me very politely yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. And so I made sure to take a look and try and find your game. Chastise onto the Nubrak. He pops his W, getting a little bit of spell armor. Doesn't have the Nerubian armor for the extra 20 to push him up to 60 spell armor, but still that's fine with the 40 currently. Blaze pushing back the Hogger. He's forced to hog wild back out of the lane, and this Battlefield of Eternity map looks like things are starting to open up in favor for our blue side. Got a little bit of siege through the top and the bottom. Looking at the other... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe a fight over the camp. Li Ming's getting some really good combos in. Snowblind out from the Mei as well. Lucio with a little sound wave. Toxic taking a bit of damage here, getting a little low. Should be playing... I know Toxic's trying to play out of vision, but should be trying to hug that Lucio a little bit more. Just to make sure that they're staying in range of those heals. Nice avoidance of that arcane orb. Will Nubrak and friends go in? No, they're just threatening constantly from afar. Hey Toast, what's up, bud? Buttspot hates pyramids, apparently. Hey Kai, what's up, bud? Oh no, Hogger. Jaina's gonna be here, but Blaze... I thought Blaze was going to get at least the trade. Nice kill from Hogger right there with the assistance of Jaina. I will say this, though. Jaina not respecting the 1v1. Very rude not to respect. No, that was actually a very good call. That was a really good rotation from Jaina Lucio to get that kill. This is going to be Siege in the top lane in favor for our red team. Hogger up here right now, looking for that knock into the loot stash. We have the follow-up Burrow Impale. No Impale from a Nubrak. Little Hungering Arrow poke from the Vala. She's at 24 stacks currently. You thought Blaze would get the trade too? Man, Geo. Man, it's crazy how we think like that. That's crazy. Your name is kind of similar to this Blaze's name. Are you guys, like, related? I don't respect 1v1s. Hey, I mean, it got your team the experience, it got your team the camp, and it saved Hogger. I can understand your position, Jep. Hey, that dude copied me! Oh, the Immortal phase defended for now. Camp to be worked on the left-hand side, so Li Ming is going to try and take a little bit of time to poke out at the Immortal. Hogger with a little bit of a bounce into the enemy side. Raynor with a little bit of damage in there as well. Pull away the talents really quickly and get a zoom out here to see what the two teams are doing. We got a race between both, but there's no halftime as that's already happened. So this race with Vala, she is just laying in the damage with those autos, as well as the amplified damage from the vaults. And this will be another well-shielded Immortal over to the side of newly animated Nazguls. This is going to be going into top lane, as it is the more well-defended lane. You can see that there's about 99.9% HP on the fort in top lane, whereas bottom is taken about 25%. So the Immortal will go into top lane. Let's check the stats of the Immortal as he does fly into the top lane. He's got a really big shield currently. Baseline health is 16,200 with an extra nearly 11,000 or so points of shielding. That will be the Anduin going down. Siege continuing in through the top lane. Li Ming looking for a reset. That's big in the trade department. Also want to point out 1,236 damage from the Immortal into structures. And Alarian with a still fairly healthy shield sitting around maybe a third, maybe a quarter, is going to be approaching a keep front gate. But the bottom lane Fallen Shaman camp will be coming through. This getting the pressure onto the fort, taking it down to about 25%. And so good siege through the bottom lane. And Nubrak looking for the setup, but he can't find it onto Geo. A double fort phase from the side of newly animated Nazguls. Really, really well played from this blue team at the start of Battlefield of Eternity. 10 seconds on a camp in the bottom. Still have the Fallen Shaman pushing. The tower will target onto the Shaman, so that'll be an easy clear. Let's see, Hogger, is he setting up the spin right here? Looks like it. Oh, no? Oh, we're over here now. Bottom lane camp to be grabbed. Ooh, Hogger might get invaded. He's already used spin and everything. I don't know if he's actually got the available spin out. Okay, he's got that. He's right there. Oh, Raynor, he wants to chase, but Raynor's got a Hyperion. He doesn't have any Banshee. 300 and something HP. There's a little globe following him. I don't know what that was. Ooh, hold on. Fight breaking out over the Bruiser camp on the right-hand side. Disintegrate from the Li Ming gets rid of the cocoon of the Anubrak as we have an immediate ice wall out onto the point. Anubrak will fall out of that or come out of that. Big damage. The Hyperion crossing right over this camp, and it's a double kill to the side of FC Hong Kong. Sir Cadre, thank you for the pets. I will do them after the game. Hopefully I got your name right. Thanks for the redemption. Li Ming looking for the setup here. Raynor with the damage. That's a triple kill in totality as we have another Immortal phase in 20-some seconds. Top lane to be shoved in here with the camp and everything. I'm expecting the fort to go down. Tanking shots from the tower as well. Mei trying to just get away out of that range. And this will be top lane fort easily falling. Blaze soaking up the bottom lane. And with those late game counter kills, this is going to be 13 talent tier advantage over to the side of FC Hong Kong. About 7 seconds on our Hortipult. We'll see how Hogger utilizes this. First half of the Immortal phase quickly and easily going over to the side of FC Hong Kong.
Enough. I seek better ground.
Hogger's pushing up bottom lane. That's a little far forward in my opinion, with the halfway phase and the enemy team not showing, but it seems like Hogger's able to back away. I thought there might be a potential rotation gank onto him being so far down the lane. Either way, Li Ming, Raynor, they're going to start peppering and putting damage into the Immortal on the lower side of our screen, or on the lower side of the map. You do have that happening as well to Belith, and yeah, that Anubrak, he did not get the delay he was looking for. The first Immortal, I believe, of the game to go over the side of FC Hong Kong goes into bottom lane, as I mentioned, the more well-defended lane. Though let's check the stats for the Immortal before the siege begins. It is going to be 19,650 base HP with a decent shield on top of that, 1,436 damage into structures. You got an Yamato cannon firing out as well for 1,376 damage every 4 seconds. Let's see what Belith is able to do in the bottom lane. Fort to fall. Blaze looking for the flank. He doesn't find the Jet Propulsion. It's a Rain of Vengeance. Light Bomb from the Anduin. Good unstoppable from the Lucio, but it's not enough to stop the kill onto Jaina. Siege continues in through the bottom lane as Li Ming throws the Disintegrate. She's looking to open things up, but the Immortal will get the keep front gate. Is that all they get? Gio already looking to back away, and the positioning of Mei kind of leads me to believe that they want to leave this as well. It is a double kill. There is some hesitation in these calls right now. Blaze going to start working on a camp on the top right of our screen. Li Ming taking out the sidewalls just to open up the lane a little bit further for just kind of angling some of those arcane orbs, as well as even Raynor getting penetrating rounds. Okay, alrighty. Vala at 36 stacks. Believers, how you feeling out there? How you feeling, believers? You doing all right out there? Just checking in with the believers right now. It's a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. No deaths, no deaths. Still have the Gambit. $36 is pretty low, right? Depends. If I'm playing, 36 is very, very good. I mean, some games you just can't. Some games you just can't step in. Also, keep in mind there is a Mei as well. If Mei constantly throws her Snowblind, her Q at the Vala, like every engagement, yeah, that's gonna stop her from getting stacks for sure. Snowblind, I think, is like a 10-second cooldown as well. So it's a very repeatable ability to mitigate Vala value. So, and Vala doesn't want to step up too far into the CC potential of the Anduin, Blaze, and overall Mei, and then you have Chastise, or you have, excuse me, Burst ability. So, I mean, it's understandable to say that we're to be at 36 right now. Is it low? Sure, but is it understandable in the situation? Absolutely, in my opinion. I have a problem. I am once again craving tacos. Oh, Cavalier, that is not a bad problem to have whatsoever. I meant to go buy taco meat on Tuesday after stream, and then I went and said hi to my neighbors. Ouch. Ouch, Vala. Oh no, Toxic goes down as well. Li Ming just getting reset after reset. Goodbye, Hogger. The light bomb wasn't even necessary. Anyways, I went to go buy taco meat because I was like, oh, I'll just make tacos after stream. And then I ended up having like 2 beers with my neighbor, and then it was like 7 o'clock, and I'm like, well, the butcher's closed, I've had beers, I'm just gonna make ramen. And that was probably for the best, because I'm gonna make delicious, delicious fried chicken this weekend. And we're having Taco Bell tomorrow during stream, so. Light Bomb for a statement. Light Bomb was a statement. My wallet doesn't agree. Oh, dude, I don't blame you on that one. Steak tacos. I've never been a fan of steak tacos. I've tried them. I've tried steak quesadillas. I've tried steak tacos. I'm not a fan. I will say this. Give me El Pastor all day. El Pastor all day, man. That is the protein of choice for me. If it's seasoned good, chicken, of course, is a nice one. But usually it's just bland. Hyperion getting some value as the Immortal does, oh no, Hogger. Another light bomb statement from Anduin. Steak doesn't eat well in tacos or burritos. I mean, I would, you know what my argument would be with that? Is it depends on the chew you like. Some people like a little bit more of a chew, and so like steak is great for that because usually it's overcooked and rubbery. I also really do think that it's how you cook and everything the steak too. Like, if it's juicy and it's like it's not like rubber, then sure, like I'm all for it. But usually it's just it's not the protein of choice for me. GG, we've been talking about tacos. El Pastor is the shiz. Oh, dude, I love El Pastor, man. There's a place down the road from me that makes such good El Pastor tacos, and I'm waiting. Like I could go there and get it anytime. I can also get it through DoorDash, but I'm waiting for when my parents come because my dad loves that place. So I'm gonna go with my dad after play some tennis or something, and then I'll go get tacos with him. Juicy steak, the only steak. Well, here I am a cardinal sinner when it comes to steak. I am in the ballpark, or I'm in the realm. Let's pay out the people while I'm rambling. $1.99 or less. I'm in the realm where I have to have a steak, like, it's got to be cooked through for me. And it's not like, oh, pink is gross or whatever. It has to do with my body and how I digest things. That's the unfortunate thing. Do I like a little bit of blood with my steak? Absolutely. Can my body digest it well? Unfortunately not, so, yeah. I mean, like, if there's a little bit of pink, I'll eat it for sure. But I know I'm gonna be hurting digestive wise. That's the issue. It really boils down to how my body digests things. Also, like super fatty steaks, those get me pretty bad as well. Like a T-bone steak is great, but there is a there's like a part of the T-bone where there's like a chunk of like fat, and I need to avoid that. But it's so tasty. I remember my my coworker back in the architecture place I worked. I forgot to send this earlier, so let's get the hello alerts. There we go. You can overcook a steak with a wood. Oh, no, absolutely. What I'm saying is, like, I'm saying it's that realm of just after pink, just after pink. It really is underbuttable. I agree, yeah. I'm right there with you. I order medium well. And like I know it's a cardinal sin with steak and stuff, but at the same time, you also got to realize not everybody's body digests things the same way yours does. Like, I had a friend who was like, I can drink Baja Blast. Why can't you? And I'm like, because I will curl up and just be in a ball for the next hour and a half from like just acid reflux and feeling nauseous and like jittery and like all the sugar. Do I love the flavor of Baja Blast? Absolutely. Can I drink it? Absolutely not. That's just, it's the way she goes, boys. It's the way she goes. So to be honest, because of that, I typically lean into like pork and chicken, because those ones like I can get chicken like juicy, I can get pork like juicy, and I don't have digestion issues. So it's just, you know, you gotta choose your meats. Beef is a roll of the dice, honestly. Just beef in general is a roll of the dice. Like a juicy burger, oh, get out of town, man. Not everyone's digestive system is the same. Oh, really? Laughs and Crohn's disease? Oh man, I'm so sorry. There was a point in college where my parents thought I actually had Crohn's disease. I got blood work done because they were afraid, because they're like, all of my symptoms, they were like, it sounds like you have Crohn's disease. By the way, I get to have blood work done on Monday. Yes. For someone who doesn't mind getting stabbed with a needle repeatedly for like 4 hours on their arms or different parts of their body, I hate getting blood drawn. I hate getting blood drawn. I'm so pale, you can see my veins. I still hate getting blood drawn. It's actually because of Indif's B cousin. He would always donate plasma, and he would tell me these horror stories about like the person like fishing the needle around to find the vein. Granted, his cousin's a lot more tan than I, and I remember the first time I got blood drawn a while ago, I was like all tensed up, and the nurse was like, just relax, it's okay. And I'm like, oh, I really like don't like getting blood drawn. I don't mind like tattoos, it's just like the blood drawn needles just freak me out. And I was like, I'm afraid they're gonna like fish for the vein and shit. And she's like, she looked at me dead in the eyes, and she's just like, if I miss your veins, because like my vein was like bulging and it's like blue because I'm so pale. She's like, if I miss your vein, I will quit on the spot. So, crispy bedded fish tacos, nice. Ick needles, yeah. I also have to do an H. pylori test. So, we're figuring stuff out. If it's we're gonna do an H. pylori test, and if I hopefully I test negative, There's like part of me wants to test positive because it's a very easy thing to fix. Like you get like 3 different prescribed pills, you take it for a couple weeks and you're fine. And then there's the other factor of like it's negative and then now we just have to do other stuff and just keep going. You had H. pylori back in like middle school? God damn. Getting a nerve block before surgery is worse. They just jab you with needles trying to find your nerves for 30 minutes. Dude, my mom had that. So my mom had a laminectomy in her back ages ago. And then she like threw, like she had some spasms and stuff like that. And she got like 3 different nerve blocks. And like the first 2 times, it's like, it's how they did it, because the way that the first 2 times, my mom was explaining to me, they sprayed the nerve block around the area, and then the 3rd time, they actually like went right into the nerve and got it, and now she's been fine, but I don't know, it's a whole thing. Like, I've talked to people who get nerve blocks, and they're like, I can do backflips, and then I talk to people who have gotten like, I've gotten 6 nerve blocks, and they do nothing. So, yeah. Let's get a gamble going. Let's get a gamble going for Volskaya Foundry. Which team gets Control B Trig Love? Nana or FHK? I assume there's a control point B. I'm not gonna make a 3rd bet because I just don't think there won't be a control point B. I just don't. Either way, let's get into the game and we'll find out. Hey, Sachi! How you doing? I heard I got a subscribble. Thank you, Plur Ninja, wherever you are. Thank you, Plur Ninja. Also, Robin Hood, good to see you earlier. Glad to see you, bud. Sorry I missed your message. My body can't take it, so I just avoid it. Yeah, I mean, healthy vegetables are hard to digest. I agree. All right, start the Twitch prediction. On the left-hand side, we have newly animated Nazguls, and on the right is FC Hong Kong. Get your gambles in as we have a Diablo Lucio Hogger Tychus Sylvanas versus Garrosh, Blaze, Cassia, Li Ming, and Brightwing. Volskaya Foundry sucks and hots in Overwatch. I would agree. I would agree. I'm not a fan of Volskaya myself. I am not a fan of Volskaya. It is what it is. So we're gambling, by the way, on which team. We're gambling on which team will get the control point B Trig Love. You've got a minute and 20 seconds or so to get the gamble in. Sachi, I hope you're doing well, friend. Good to see you. I hope you're thriving. If not, I'll beat someone up. I don't know. I hope everyone's been nice to you. So wait, your parents are from Transylvania, but you're not a vampire? Well, I'm a daywalker. Everyone knows this. Have you not seen the Blade trilogy? Come on now, man. It explains everything. Nosferatu is my great uncle. You're doing well, hydrating, thinking about cute dogs. Speaking of cute dogs, I did forget to do the bandit pets from earlier, so we have to do those after this game. My apologies. I got on a tangent, as we're going to be on a tangent all day today. I can't eat cow blood. I mean, I'm not supposed to eat garlic, and I eat a lot of that. I do what I want. It's 2022. Alrighty, well, let's see. So, taking stock of the map at the start, it is just going to be a fairly standard start for Volskaya Foundry. Nothing really out of the ordinary. We do have Hogger catching some soak in the top lane, but it does allow him to kind of rotate over and grab the siege camp. I think this is a little early for the siege camp. It's kind of the same thing as what I was saying on Battlefield of Eternity. I think you want to grab these a little bit later and have them closer to the objective phase to create a little bit of lane pressure during the objective time. This is still, I think this is early. Like, you could probably be working on this at like 2:30 or so. Unless you want to contest the biotic emitter, then that actually is then my point is kind of moot, actually, if you want to contest the center point. No garlic is a big sad. No, I eat a lot of garlic. I love garlic. Grew up just literally taking a piece of garlic and rubbing it on toast, and that was garlic bread for us. Toxic Core is going to try and back away. The Soul Shield from level 1 is allowing Diablo to live. And Biotic Emitter will be leashed once again. Camps to be cleared out. All right, Hogger's on the point. 15 seconds until channeling. Actually, he's just rotating up. My apologies. Missed the timer on that one. Wow, staggering blow just to check the bush right there. That was really nice from the Hogger. Polymorph, a lot of damage. Hogger gets the Hog Wild out, stops it early to try and keep fighting with his allies. Does throw in the loot horde, excuse me. Still, man, I got, it's so many low members. It's almost, it's like when you play, like any game, and it's like you don't get a kill. Oh, no damage. No, honestly, the healing from Lucio has been really on point for this game. From the side of newly animated Naz. Ooh, no, Lucio. Someone is pinging. Oh, you saw him in the bush, to be honest? Okay, I was like, damn, that blind check was beautiful. Hey, Mel, what's up, bud? Is this twitch.tv/Bahamut Morbin? No, it's Bahamut Gaming. I need to do a Corsair plug thing today, so that way I can edit it for this weekend. Alrighty, so singular kill so far to the side of FC Hong Kong. More poke out from Li Ming, and it seems like our first objective phase will go over to our red team. Blaze on the point. We see a lot of pings going around. Does this team not use in-game comms? They're just pinging around for everything. Toxic Core needs to drop the Biotic Emitter and will do so. There's a healing circle as well, or a healing boombox from the Lucio. Very low. Hogger tries to back away, but Cassia will be traded in the mixture, as that will be Diablo to go down. Toss Polymorph onto Jep, who's getting shredded quite quickly. Lucio trying to continue the healing. Nemesis getting low as well. It's 4v3. Big jet propulsion from Blaze. Li Ming comes in with the Calamity. It's a quadra kill. More pings, more pings, more pings. As promised. Sweet, thank you for the follow. Only pings, no pongs? Yeah, it is kind of weird. By the way, as a reminder, tomorrow morning is the crowd control stream, !CC. We'll be playing Star Fox 64 and Dark Souls 3 crowd control. I have a N64 controller for our Star Fox 64 as well. You can literally give me infinite barrel rolls. You can literally just make me sit there and barrel roll for, like, ever. Okay. Wow. First Triglov doing absolutely nothing, as always. It does get a little bit of opening on the mid lane, but that's really about it. 10 talent here over to the side of our right-hand side crew. FC Hong Kong looks to maybe step in through the mid lane, poke down this fort for now. Li Ming's got some good. Ooh, wait, hold on. Garrosh steps in. There's going to be a Warlord's Challenge. Ball lightning from the Cassia. Disjointed, so it will stop. ISO, let me answer your question after this game. Let me remind me after this game so I can yeah, remind me after this game, ISO, please, thank you. I love you guys so much, you're great. Big invade, big wailing arrow, and that's still, oh no, oh, Hogger shockwave? I can't believe it. Garrosh is alive. Lucio's chasing in. The Brightwing blink heals are too good. Is this the turnaround? Tiny needs to back away on this Li Ming, but wants the resets. There's an Arcane Orb. There's Cassia to be traded. Jet Propulsion from Blaze. Big damage coming in as well. We have the Lucio to go down. It's Reset City. A quadra kill for the side of FC Hong Kong. Oh, sweet. Thank you for the Prime Gaming for 2 months. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you very much for the Prime. Dear Lord. Hot dang, dudes. Oh, it's a pop-off right there. What's the Li Ming damage at right now? I'm curious. 28,400. The closest on the opposing side is 15,300 from the Sylvanas. Dear Lord. How much HP did Garrosh have? Like 3 HP? Yeah, he had like nothing. It was so rough. I saw my life flash before my eyes. I should have jumped the 4-man, not Diablo. It's always interesting to watch back your games and see like the decisions you've made and be like, oh, I could have done that different. Oh, wait, toss. That's a lot of damage. Warlord's challenge. Garrosh finishes his level 1. Ball lightning from the Cassia. It's almost, no, it's not disjointed. They're playing volleyball. That's a huge jet propulsion. Geo sets up the potential kill. It's a reset for Li Ming. It's a triple kill once again.
Triple kill.
Control point B opening up in 20 seconds. See y'all later. I'm gonna go buy some beer. Game night tonight. Spirit Island. Time to decimate some foreign colonists. All right. Make sure that you beat everyone with Dan. See y'all, Labutt. Yeah, like Labatt. Brian, thanks for hanging out, bud. You have a great evening. Have fun at game night. Say hi to Dana and all them for me. Well, control point B might just go uncontested right over the side of FC Hong Kong. Ooh, it's a 1 to 5.78 payout. Yeah, so it's looking like a Blaze to fall bottom. He drops the bunker. He might be able to back away. He's gonna try and buy some time. Draken laser drill, lightning breath, wailing arrow. That's a lot to be used to kill a Blaze, but they get it and they get the fort. 69% and rising for FC Hong Kong. Yeah, Geo, they really want to say hi to you. All right, let's pay out the people. Choose outcome. Which team gets control point B Triglov? It is going to be FC Hong Kong. So are we base racing? We're base racing against Triglov. Don't take down the whole gate. They're on your keep. Don't take down the whole gate. Don't take down the whole gate. They're on your keep. They're already on your keep with black arrows. You don't need, no, don't take down the sidewall. Play from here. Play from here. Oh, this might not go well. Shielding's already down on the right-hand side, falling. Triglov at 40-some seconds. Shielding on the right is already falling, but Triglov has significant damage into the core. Core race between the two teams. It's a core race. Triglov might just get this. Damage is close. Damage is nah. The Triglov definitely takes it. A nice base race to end the series. GG, well played. FC Hong Kong takes the series 2-1.